Well, a good afternoon. I'm Matt Asuclo. Thanks for tuning into your forecast. And how about we start off with a little weather fact? This out of Steubenville, Ohio. There's been measurable rain for 9 out of the last 13 days. So it's certainly been a wet month. Similarly in Pittsburgh, where we've seen almost a foot of rain, and it does look like we're going to add a couple more days onto this stat here before we finally get some drier and less humid air in by this weekend. Temperatures right now already pushing well into the 70s. It's 74 in Steubenville and Wheeling, it's 77 in St. Clairsville, and 78 right now in Moundsville. We had some showers push through the region this morning, but if you look on our Doppler 9 right now, those are pushing off to the east, so we're just looking forward to some clearing for this afternoon. This is a more zoomed out view of the satellite. So you see we still have some mid-clouds here, mid-level clouds to contend with, but if you look off to the west, much more breaks in sunshine. With this kind of a hot and soupy air mass, it's really tough to get a clear day, but we are going to get in on some sunshine this afternoon, and that's going to allow our temperatures to push well into the 80s. Futurecast shows that Steubenville, East Liverpool, Wheeling will get close to maybe 90 degrees this afternoon, so it's going to be a very warm day here. And even tonight, we're only going to drop it down into the 70s. So a humid night, you're going to need that AC cranking. And even tomorrow, once that sun comes up, we're going to see our temperatures shoot well into the 80s again. The only difference is tomorrow we are going to be dealing with some more rain by the afternoon, so that will allow our temperatures to stay a bit lower than they will be today. Temperatures today, as I mentioned, will push well into the 80s, but with the humidity, it will feel more like the 90s. So between about 1 and 5 o'clock, temperatures, your heat indices will be near 92 degrees. So if you have to be out today, definitely stay hydrated, take some breaks, and be sure to check on the elderly and the young. Tonight, we'll slowly drop our temperatures off into the 80s. But as I mentioned, today is expected to be a dry afternoon. No real trigger in the atmosphere today to get any storms going. So for a change, we'll call it dry for this afternoon. Notice that Futurecast just shows some clouds passing on by. Tonight, similar story. We should be quiet for much of the evening and the overnight tonight. Really, it won't be until tomorrow morning when we could get another shot of some rain. But today, if you're heading out to Jamboree in the Hills, it's going to be dry, just on the hot and humid side. 4 o'clock this afternoon, 88 degrees, 87 degrees by 6 o'clock, and then we'll slowly drop it off into the upper 70s by this evening. As I mentioned, tomorrow morning we'll see another round of showers move through the area. So notice 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Futurecast showing some rain there in eastern Ohio and western Pennsylvania. But the main show tomorrow will come in the afternoon. We'll see a cold front approach from the west. That's with an area of low pressure. So by the afternoon tomorrow, we'll likely see some couple line of showers and maybe even some storms bubble up. And some of those could be on the strong to severe side. We're watching for the threat of maybe some heavy rain and damaging winds as those cross the area. Now, as we head into Friday, that cold front is right on our doorstep. So we'll continue the chance of rain, but it does look like it will be mostly for the early part of the day. As that front sags through, it'll take the rain and the moisture with it. So I think by the late afternoon and evening hours, that will push off to our south and east. And finally, we'll get it on a refreshing west-northwest wind that'll allow some drier and less humid air to come in for this weekend. But as for today, hot and humid, 88 for a high. Will feel more like the low 90s this afternoon. Those showers exiting, and we'll see some breaks in the clouds this afternoon. Tonight, a muggy night, 71 for an overnight low, partly cloudy with a light southwest wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. A couple more showers move in tomorrow morning, but the main show comes in the afternoon. We'll see showers and storms, a couple of which could be on the strong to severe side. That cold front's going to approach Friday, so we'll keep the chance of rain in there mostly for the first half of the day and then drying out as we head into the evening hours. A nice weekend, 79 for Saturday, and we'll go up to 83 on Sunday. Both days will be less humid, and you can tell by the overnight lows here. Once they drop off into the low 60s, that's when you know it'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Monday, Tuesday, similar story. We'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine with high temperatures in the low to mid 80s. And again, the humidity not overly impressive, just more typical July-like heat. Thanks for tuning into your forecast. I am meteorologist Asuclo and hope you have a great day.